Welcome back to Kales Tales. Today's video subject is dedicated to a great animator, director, writer, voice recording director, and one of the most interesting entertainers and storytellers in the animation entertainment industry. This is the Russian American director Genndy Tartakovsky, who to those who created amazing animations such as Dexter's Laboratory, Samurai Jack, the animated Star Wars series, Symbiotic Titan, Primal, Unicorn Wars Internal, directed 3 of the Hotel Transylvania movies. He also worked on the unfinished Popeye movie for Sony that never got made. He directed the original Powerpuff Girls. He directed those. He didn't create. That was Craig McCracken. Genndy directed a few episodes back in season 1 and 2, I believe. And Genndy also worked on, for Hotel Transylvania, the Goodnight Mr. Foot short film, and the Puppy 2017 short film. Genndy also worked for Jon Favreau, the storyboards for Jon Favreau's Iron Man 2. And by the way, have you seen, you can look up online right now or on Genndy's Instagram, there are 2 storyboards. One for Genndy's drawings for his Superman project that never got done, and his Iron Man drawings. They are awesome. I think they are crazy looking. There's at least 2 that he made of Superman, and I think just one of Iron Man. They are awesome looking. I can recommend you get some inspiration out of that. And right now, Genndy is working on the adult animated 2 movies, Fixed, which is about a dog avoiding getting neutered, and a movie about Black Knight, I believe. And he's working on season 3 of Primal. We'll get to. Now, great creators are those who have a vision and stands by it and are committed to it and are open to what you can bring to their vision. I like Genndy because he lets us know it's not entirely him. There is a big creative team of, there isn't a writing staff. The storyboard artists are the writing staff that bring their A game to the table. Like on Ren and Stimpy, I won't get off topic, on Ren and Stimpy, they were an art-driven show. No writers, I believe. Now, with Samurai Jack, each story is created visually. At the same time, they were created story-wise. It's not what is said. It's the colors, the light, the music, and the voices all working at the same level, like a big orchestra, and Genndy's the conductor, and each animator is playing different instruments. Genndy and his team has created the 5th season of Samurai Jack, with a darker tone. They used to talk about making the final season for a decade, and finally made it. And unlike the other, if you notice, the 4 other seasons, he was just killing robots, just fighting off robots, and it was a PG rating, but there was still that. There wasn't a lot of dialogue. It was colors, lighting, and it's so brilliant. And the voice of Maku, he passed away during one of the last season 4 recordings, and luckily, and they recasted Greg Baldwin as Aku in season 5. And season 5, I would not call that a reboot or remake. Like, it's at least Genndy's back to direct, Phil Lamar back to voice Samurai Jack, and the show was really dark. There was a lot more blood, death, and Jack was traumatized because he didn't know how long he was like all trapped into in the.
It's time to end it, don't you think?
Never. They are just machines. I'll find a way. I always have.
When you have the sword, but now it's gone. There's no hope.
I've been doing fine without it.
Well, listen to you. And what are you going to do when Aku finds you and realizes you have no sword?
Aku doesn't know, and he hasn't shown himself in years. He keeps thinking that one of his machines can defeat me.
Maybe he's right. You haven't faced anything so powerful. How much longer can you keep this up?
It always seems bad at first, but then I find a way. They are just nuts and bolts. Just nuts and bolts.
Who cares anymore? There's no way home. There's nothing to fight for. There's no more honor. Come to think of it, the only honorable thing to do is quiet. No! I won't spend eternity in this forsaken time! What?
And they brought that same point in Primal. I really love Primal. It's just like Samurai Jack. There's not much dialogue, amazing storyboard art, and it's about a caveman who bonds with a mother dinosaur. They both bond over, the grief and mourn over their loss of their families who've both been killed, and they both need love and they need each other. And they're surviving all the different elements, and by the end of it, there's this big twist where they meet this new character, and they go off to save her and get into this crazy.
Somewhere in these eyes, I'm on your side. You wide-eyed girls, you get it right. Fall back into place.
And right out of nowhere, in the middle, just this one episode that has something to do with Charles Darwin, that has nothing to do with Sphere, who's the caveman, Sphere and Fang, who is the dinosaur. It has nothing to do with anything. It's just right out of nowhere, and I love that. And I think you still watch it on Max. Used to be HBO Max. I just watch it on DVD. And right now, all I can do is thank Genndy and his art style. And he's just one of those that you can really be inspired by. But also know that they're like his character designer, Steven Stefano. I hope I pronounced that name correctly. I just want to make this video because October 8th, I think a few days ago, this week, Primal turned about 4 years old, and I just wanted to make a small video in honor of Genndy. And link in the description, there is him explaining the difference of cartoon and animation. Link is in the description. I know this is a little bit short, but just in honor. And there's a lot to catch up on what he's been up to. Very interesting things. Anyway, thanks you everyone for watching.